Hi, art buffs will be thrilled to get a sneak peek at a playful mid-century art exhibition coming soon to the Denver Art Museum. And here to share more is curator of architecture and design, Darren Alfred. Boy, Darren, I've already said you have the coolest title ever. That is the greatest thing. Talk about your role and what it is you actually do. It sounds great.
Well, Gina, I'm curator of architecture and design at the Denver Art Museum, and I oversee exhibitions that are related to design and architecture. And I'm also in charge of the design collection at the museum, which is about more than 18,000 objects from the Middle Ages to the present day. So managing and dealing with all of that work is a time-consuming job, but really, really fun.
Oh, it sounds amazing. So Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, you've got a new exhibit starting, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, sure. It's called Serious Play, Design in Mid-Century America, and we look at the concept of play in mid-20th century American design as a catalyst for creativity. So American designers during this period, this is the late 1940s, after the trauma of World War II, through the 1950s and early 1960s, American designers were intentionally intertwining both work and play, generating designs that were whimsical and playful, but also very innovative. So, sorry, I lost track there.
No, that's okay. I was actually going to follow it up. So what decades are we talking about then? What periods? We're talking late 40s on?
Late 1940s, the 1950s, and early 1960s.
Okay, all right. That is a fascinating time. Our society was changing quite rapidly around that time.
Absolutely, yeah. And we were really interested in this idea of how designers were intertwining work and play. So some of these designs look playful or whimsical, as I mentioned, but also designers were incorporating work and play in their daily practice to sort of interrogate issues, to create innovative designs, almost approach the design process through the eyes of a child.
Oh, that is a great way to look at it. Now, why did you guys decide to go ahead and pick this as exhibit of all things?
It's a multi-generational show. It's appealing to both children and adults. The summertime is a great time for families to come visit the museum. And I think Denver is really sort of a place in America that really developed and grew after the war. So it really ties nicely to a lot of the sort of mid-century American housing developments like Arapahoe Acres and other places here on the Front Range.
Just from the pictures, it looks fascinating. I can't wait. Now, is there a cost to see this? What's the cost?
It is free with admission, and the museum is also free to children 18 and younger.
Oh, I like that. My kids happen to be that. Thank you very much. All right, you talked about the family-friendly aspect of this. This is one of those things where, you know, any designer architecture buff that walks through is going to be able to see a whole different side of this exhibit than maybe my kids would see, right? They're thinking, oh, that's a toy, or this is that. When you talk about that, what more can they get from the actual Serious Play exhibit themselves? Because there's more to see. You've got tours offered, things like that, right?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. You know, the exhibition really looks at sort of the American home, the way that architects and designers were sort of reevaluating and approaching the way that we lived in our homes after the war. Child's Play, which looks at toys, children's furniture, and playgrounds, but also corporate approaches, the way that corporations were sort of advertising their products and also sort of creating retail environments for people to purchase those products. But we are offering a number of tours, including an Art and About tour on July 11th that's free but requires registration, and that is for our visitors that are suffering from early dementia or early Alzheimer's and dementia and their care parents. And we're offering drop-in drawing and drop-in writing tours that we do on a regular basis, and visitors can learn more about that on our website.
Now, I have in here, share more about the insight sessions that are offered.
Oh, yes.
So tell me about that.
We organize the show with the Milwaukee Art Museum, and my co-curator, Monica Obninsky, and I are going to give a sort of behind-the-scenes look conversation about the process of putting together the exhibition, some of the really sort of fun things that we came across, some of the challenges, and that happens on Friday, May 3rd. It's an insight
Terrific.
program, and that is there's a fee for that. But again, people can learn more about that on the website.
What a great preview before you kind of behind the scenes of what everything went into it before they actually go through and see the whole thing. This is so neat. Taryn, thanks so much for being here. Can't wait to see it myself. All right, folks, for tickets to see the Serious Play Mid-Century Art Exhibit or one of the many beautiful exhibits, call 720-865-4000. You can also visit denverartmuseum.org, and don't forget about free First Saturday on the first Saturday of each month. See you tomorrow for another chance to win Garth Brooks concert tickets. Have a great day.